for this afternoon. I'm excited because I'm hoping at some of these teams, looking at some of the skill level that we've seen for this afternoon, it's great action of rugby and footy that's going to be played as well. So. As I mentioned, we'll also have some captains interview from both teams that are coming up, so look forward to that. That's on the sideline. And as I mentioned, throughout our broadcast, the start of our broadcast, David Mead will join us. We expected to have captain's interview with Chris Topper for this afternoon as well, so it'll be good to see. I think it's Chris's first time to be on television, so it'll be exciting to see how he goes, but I'm sure he'll do well as well, so it'll be good, good to have a chat with some of those captains as they bring their teams closer to the games for this afternoon as well. Well, joining us in commentary for this afternoon is we've got Tahina, who's joined us for commentary, and she looks gassed.
Live to everybody, so thank you MTV, we absolutely love you.
That's great. MTV #1 to watch, and this broadcast is going right throughout Papua New Guinea and also online as well on MTV Facebook online, so you can also tune in as well. But it's great. You mentioned started yesterday. The Honourable Governor Paul Parkov was here and part of the opening yesterday. That was exciting.
Oh, it absolutely was. It's always an honour to have somebody like that big, come through and support and to see the amazing grassroots talent. We also had the Honourable Michael Murrum come down and show his support as well, which is, fantastic. And has said that he'd love something like this in Kokopo and East New Britain. So, we absolutely want to take this everywhere, all around Papua New Guinea. This should be everywhere.
Yeah, Governor Parkov, he's an advocate, for social issues within the communities here in not only in Port Moresby but also across the country as well. The rights of, Papua New Guinea, especially at the grassroots level, and to have him be part of this expo, coming on board was great. But it's exciting. For me myself, this is the first time I've been part of this expo, and when I walked in there, you could just feel the electric atmosphere. You had everyone running here, running there, and coming in, saying hi, and saying, "I'm going to go this, go that." That was just great. Everyone was just going about doing what they needed to do.
Yeah.
And you could just see that everyone was excited because you want to be part of something that's, that will help to change and get the message out there, which is, what
Absolutely.
the HEVEA Cup is.
Yeah, and touching on, when you walk into Santos National Football Stadium, what you will see first up, and you'll be greeted by our professional volunteers. So we've had over 40 volunteers that went through customer service training. We put them through their paces. They understand how to greet people. They understand that they're here to use sport to end violence in our communities. So they've all been briefed. A lot of them are from grassroots communities. Some of them, majority of them don't have jobs. So this is an opportunity to get to learn new skills, and to put something on their resume that they can be proud of. And they all get certificates, at the end of the tournament.
That's amazing. I talked to during the morning. I asked one of these players. I said, "Have you been to Santos?" And they said, "This is first time to come to Santos," and it was just amazing. They said, "We've had so much about Santos, and rugby league, just to even come here and play here.
Yeah.
It's an exciting achievement for that player, and for the team to be part of it.
Yes, and we wanted to have it in the most iconic stadium in Papua New Guinea, where the Kumals and the Orchids play. Like, how we see this is that this is the breeding ground of the next generation. We want our grassroots to feel special, because our young people are leaders, and this is a tournament for grassroots, to shine. And, I couldn't think of a better place to host this, and when we had our photos of all our captains, we actually have got some really beautiful shots where they look like the Kummels and the Orchids, running out of the change rooms onto the field. So we really wanted to emulate that, to create that really special, kind of feeling for everybody. So it's, this is a great tournament. I'm not just saying that because it's our tournament, but this is for grassroots. This is an opportunity for everyone to shine. And it doesn't matter, where you come from. If you want to be a leader of change, this is the place where you can be inspired and learn.
Obviously, viewers, they're watching what's happening on, with the games that are currently going on, the matches. Some of our viewers are probably thinking, what is the GrassGet project?
Yes.
What is the team or the idea behind the GrassGet project and the message that you want to drive?
Yeah, so GrassGet project uses sport to end gender-based violence. And we have a variety of different programs that do that. The one that you're witnessing here today is called the HEVEA Cup and Wellness Expo. And this is really about amplifying really great health partners that we have. So they all work in different areas, so we've got the Royal PNG Constabulary Family Sexual Violence Unit. We have Marie Stopes that are educating on sexual and reproductive health. We even have the Sir Brian Bell Centre of Transfusion for Medicine, that's speaking about how to donate blood, who can donate blood and how. We've also had Beatrice Muhuru come and give an inspirational talk, about her powerful father who supported her, and she's the woman who she is today, so honouring amazing men. So this HEVEA Cup really is about amplifying health messages for our youth to come and watch rugby league, but at the same time, come and see our Wellness Expo. So it's like a 2-for-1 combo. Yeah.
So you get your 2-in-1.
Absolutely. You get your health and fitness, and you get your education, access to health. And that's how we have been running HEVEA Cup for the last 3 years. And we're really blessed to have tried something new this year, with the Friday being open to the secondary schools, which was amazing. There is so much talent out there with our youth, and they just need to be seen, and with the secondary schools we had year 9s playing league tag, which is a different form of rugby league, but there's no tackle, so there's no contact, and they wear waistbands where they have to pull a tag. So it's really great for skill development and footwork. It's one of these games that is suitable for people that, don't like contact, or it's suitable for learning how to play rugby league before you start playing rugby league. And the year 9 students were playing that on the Friday for just the secondary school competition.
You mentioned teams. Now, some of these teams, they've traveled from different parts of Papua New Guinea to come here, and they've got stories to tell about their team and how they actually got themselves together as a team. Some have traveled like far and wide and took a day to travel just to get here to be part of this Wellness Expo. Tell us about that. How exciting is that?
Yeah, it's so exciting. So for my stat lovers out there, 45% of the teams that are coming to HEVEA Cup are from outside of Port Moresby.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're really blessed to have probably the furthest team to come. Well, there's actually a few of them, but a special mention to the team, the Kuskus Cutters from North Bougainville.
Yeah. Wow.
They have travelled a very, very long distance to play in the HEVEA Cup. So these young men are not just representing their community, but Bougainville. And a lot of them, grew up in civil war. They've lost, family. So for them to come this far and to learn about, the different wellness exhibitors, this is about changing lives and changing mindsets. you know, and that's what all these teams they're coming to play, is not just for the rugby league, but also for the health education, you know. And one of the boys in the team that was interviewed said that they really want to learn from these different health partners so that they can take this information
Wow.
back home and educate the rest of their community.
Wow.
And that's what this is about, you know. So when people come here, they feel inspired to share this information with others, you know, through that peer-to-peer learning education. And that's what we want to encourage.
And you've been a player yourself as well, and to have players, you know, come out and also talk about, like, sometimes in Papua New Guinea we've got that norm where, you know, especially for men, you feel that you can't come out, you know, the norm where you can't talk about your social issues, your problems, you know, because of cultural differences. But for them to actually come out and then use the sport, rugby league, and then they can actually communicate what's going on in the community and be an ambassador and take that message back from the Wellness Expo and try to utilize what they've learned within their communities.